Back to the point, Gibson keeps it in. Goes oddly off the end. Boards ends up in front of the net. Will score early here. That wicked end board here at the WFCU Center has that puck end up right in the blue paint.
Well, another odd bounce, as you said, Mac. And this dasher board here in this end, let it spit that right out in front. Houston does well to get a stick on it. Doesn't cover it, though. And that's where Nathan Bastian makes his living. And
Tippett down low, trying to go cross ice to Burnside there waiting. Tippett scores, bar down and behind Houston, and they'll score in the power play. Bowden was just back on the ice.
Here's a look at it. Nylander over to Tippett again. They change lanes a bunch of times at the top here, and it comes down, tries a pass, knockdown, and then back into the seam again, and Tippett does head up, shelves that over Houston, who's tired from going laterally.
Fisher, the right side, the Arizona pick. Fisher's shot save, bouncing puck, reaching back is Flynn, and he pushes it just over top of the net. Now Lemieux, little touch pass in front, and they'll finally beat him. Logan Brown will lift it over top of Jack Flynn, and they're on the board.
Well, we talked about getting second chance opportunities, and that's exactly what they do here. The Fisher shot goes behind the net. Lemieux lays it out front. It's in the feet of Latour. He just chips it, and that's good hands by Logan Brown to find that bouncing puck on the backhand. But look at how wide open Latour is and for how long, and he puts it in his feet. That's in the air. Look at Brown just chip that on the backhand out of the outstretched arm of Flynn.
Chances to center, up to Fisher. Fisher off the boards. He's trying to bully his way to the net. Feeds it in front. It's loose. Spitfires get it to the line, and they'll score. Brendan Lemieux. And they'll chase down the puck, and the Spitfires have tied it.
Starts from the breakout here. Sergachev, good first pass. Fisher gets it deep, keeps his feet moving, throws it in there, and there's two whacks out of Brown, gets one, and then Lemieux on the backhand. And he doesn't bury it, but it's enough to get in there. It's thrown in there off the skate of Brown. He tries to free it up, and then Lemieux just gets enough of it as he's being held up. And Bradley Latour gets the puck for Brendan Lemieux. His first goal as a Windsor Spitfire.
Lemieux to Stanley and over the line. Well, crisscross with Luchuk, feeds it in front. Luchuk tucks it in! Broken play, ends up back on Luchuk's stick, and for the first time, a lead for the Spitfires.
Nice play by Stanley here to leave it for him. Luchuk gets a shot block, and it ricochets right back to him, and he finds it on the backhand. Swings it into the blue paint, stuffs it in the open net. Nice quick hands by Luchuk. His guys are closing. Flynn's got his leg on the post. And he hunts down a bouncing puck, takes it back, backhand, forehand, stuffs it in for the Spitfire lead.
Haig through the blue paint. McLeod in tight, still loose. Bouncing puck, and they'll score. That puck came up after a crowd formed in front.
And Owen Tippett, as you said, Mac, he took the goalie out here, and it gets thrown in front. Gets redirected, another rebound for McLeod, and it's up in the air here off the stick of Bastian and backhanded into the net by Owen Tippett. Bastian takes a whack and it ramps up the stick.
Is that off Latour's stick?
And Latour did get a piece of it too, I think, before Owen Tippett got him.
Well, the last home game for the Spitfires was a loss, 4-3 to Flint in 3-on-3. And that was where here's a chance right in front, and Bourne. Spitfires snake bit again, and Bourne will make it 4-3 Mississauga as they come back. With a minute left in the third tie, and then Bourne with a shot off the outside of the net.
Tough with Sergachev on the back end here. It just hits the side of the net as Fisher's trying to get it. He misses it right on the stick of Bourne. And
Mississauga will take this one 4-3, the final.